In part 1, we looked at some cool gadgets, dancing girls, and dancing guys. Now, let's look at some of the latest games and toys at this year's CES. Alright, Chopin, you can play the piano. We get it. In terms of toys, you've got these robot car thingies, a hover ship drone, pretty cool. Too bad it couldn't take out some of the spectators watching. Good old-fashioned slot cars. And Duck Hunter. It's a radio-controlled duck that you shoot with this toy shotgun. It quacks, it's cute, and it reminds me of a Nintendo game since it's ripping one off. So it gets a thumbs up. But all these toys, gadgets, that's not why you're watching this, and that's not why I came to CES. The real reason, pedophile pandas? No, games! The latest gaming technology was here. Daytona USA, and a Namco snowboarding game from 1997, which I kicked ass at, by the way. The current retro gaming craze was evident at CES, and I saw a few different companies showing off their reproduction systems, controllers, and accessories. Even, wow, new Dreamcast controllers? Nice. There were at least a dozen companies that were promoting all their Wii accessories and peripherals, mostly having to do with Wii Sports titles and Wii Fit and Wii Fit Plus. Not enjoying Wii Bowling right now? I know what will change that. A bowling ball attachment. Yeah. It's really hard for me to get behind all these plastic attachments for the Wiimote. Are you really going to be enjoying the game that much more, throwing the Wiimote into a sword or tennis racket? Everyone's trying to cash in on the success of the Wii Fit. You have yoga mats for the yoga aspect of the Wii Fit. Why not just use a regular yoga mat? You don't need a special one that's been marked up in price and just has the Wii logo on it. And how about a protective sleeve for your Wii Fit? What? I'm a fan of the Wii, so it pains me to see these cheap cash-in attempts by these companies producing absolute garbage. And it's not just the Wii, it's the DS market which has been inundated with crap. Can you tell me how to get a DS Sesame Street case? I used this joke already. Alright, Wii gun attachment, something actually useful. Here's the Quick Shot dual trigger pistol. Looks pretty cool, reminds me of the Nyko Perfect Shot that I have. Here's a Wii machine gun attachment. Look at the size of this thing. Check me out, shooting up terrorists in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. But what destroys all current and future Wii attachments? The Magic Gun Screen Killer. Ever wanted to kill your screen? Now you can. There were lots of different gaming chairs at this year's CES, including ones where you can attach controllers to, like a steering wheel for driving games, or a joystick so you can basically have a flight sim set up. If you're gonna be lazy, make sure you're comfortably lazy. There are also chairs that have built-in speakers. Nanu! PC gaming was also represented at CES. Look at this kick-ass Asus gaming rig. My PC has a better frame rate than yours. Take a look at this glove controller for the PC. Through finger and arm motions, you replicate keyboard and mouse movements. Pretty cool, but does it remind you of anything? Maybe a glove that is powerful? You know, this speaker with an accent makes me think of a couple of things. One, when a British guy speaks, everything seems more important, that's why they're hired. But two, there are a lot of lame and hack speakers at CES this year. Too bad I didn't capture any on film. Or did I?
This country was built on the principle of fleecing the ignorant. This tello thing.
Wow, that's embarrassing.
The company that makes it possible is who, everybody? A-M-D! Who loves you, baby? Hoo-ah! Thank you, guys.
Holy shit, I have douche chills. Let's get down to brass tacks. As cool as a lot of this stuff is, I didn't come to CES to see cardboard speakers derivative Rock Band crap, or even Lego Universe. What? Lego Universe? That's a real thing? And as hot as Paula Perrette is, if I wanted to see her, I can just sit home and watch 47 reruns of NCIS that USA Network plays every single night. All that's not why I'm here. I came here to see and play the latest console games. Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo. What? Nintendo's not at CES? Oh, come on, Mario! Boo! Sony had some cool stuff to show off. They're eventually going to push their own version of 3D for video games. They were previewing some new PS3 titles. God of War! Here's the PSP Go. Now this is cool because you don't actually need games. You can just download them to the server. They had a cool arcade driving setup for Gran Turismo 5. Look at the lush graphics, the exhilaration of speed. I'm gonna give this a try. Can't be any harder than Outrun. I'm ready to play Gran Turismo. Man, I'm good. Cut the camera. And the coolest slash creepiest thing Sony was showing off was the iPad, which makes use of the iToy. Using the camera, you see yourself on the screen, and you can interact with this little furry monkey monster. You can play with it, and even bathe it. I wonder what demographic they're marketing this towards. This cute little guy looks pretty original. Sony did a fine job creating a unique character.
Way up in the trees lived a Monchhichi. They love to laugh and play, have a happy, happy day.
Where was I? Oh yeah, games. Microsoft was showing off some Xbox 360 games with pride. Ooh, Centipede. Got some football game I don't care about. You have Dirt 2. What I was most interested in was the Game Room, a virtual arcade where you can walk around with your character, pick your favorite arcade game, and start playing a nice emulated version of it. It sounds cool, but this sort of emulator front end has been available on PCs for about 9 or 10 years. I'm not sure how I feel about buying a system that costs $300 in order to play arcade games that originally cost a quarter 30 years ago. But I'm just being a negative Nancy here. Arcade games rock, regardless of what platform they're on, or if you're getting ripped off. You know what game kicks ass? Tempest, the 1981 vector-based graphics classic. And did I happen to mention I'm pretty damn good at this game? Besides arcade games, I'm an excellent first-person shooter player, especially on the PC. Unreal Tournament, Quake, whatever. But even I'm not crazy enough to take on the best Quake 3 player in North America. Dang. Look at this poor guy getting humiliated and destroyed, all for the chance of winning a laptop? Forget it. There's no way I would ever do...
Let's see what Patrick can do here. Patrick actually devising some strategy here. He's going to give chase. And he will pick up that first frag, making it 1-0 right off the spawn. His second one converts. Now 2-0. Patrick is now realizing that this might be a long 3 minutes. No, 17-0, the final score. Nice try, Patrick.
No, that was not embarrassing at all.